I had an uncle who was in law enforcement in Pittsburgh, and it's all I wanted to do. It's funny, I had an uncle in law enforcement and one who was a firefighter. And my uncle was a firefighter. He's like, I'll be a firefighter. This is the best job. So I go to the training facility and they had to jump out of the third-story building into the net. And I was like, nope, not for me. I never considered the New York State Police. Being from Pittsburgh, I applied to Pennsylvania. I went as far as Florida. Being that I was in Colorado, I applied to the Colorado State Police. And my brother called me one day and he said, hey, my brother lived in New York at the time, worked on Wall Street. He said, did you apply to New York State Police? And I said, I had no idea they were even hiring. I said, how do you know they're hiring? And he worked at one of the World Trade Centers and he came out and he said, a bus just drove by with a big thing saying New York State Police hiring. So I went online and next thing you know, here I am. It's not very diverse.
Okay.
I have to be, but we're working on that.
Yeah.
You know, that's why there's the big push for diversity. More people need to apply who aren't familiar with law enforcement. Like you asked me, how are you familiar with law enforcement? I had a relative who was in law enforcement. So what I realized is a lot of friends that I have that I grew up with, our only interaction with the police was leaving a football game, you guys get out of here. Or you saw them arresting people. So a lot of people have that negative connotation of law enforcement. I got to see my uncle, he was canine. I got to see him talk to people. I saw how happy people were with him. I never saw him do an arrest because obviously I wasn't on the road with him. But, and that's why like when I talk to people, fraternity members and everything, just put it out there. Let people know, hey, we don't just arrest people. And as the major spoke about, there are so many different opportunities that you can get into with this job.